All right, guys, so today we're going to answer a question that has been asked, or maybe no one asked it, but we're going to answer it anyway, and that is adding to our listicle style of water heaters ranked. So what is our brand list, what's our guide, and why should you give a rip as to what brand of water heater is put into your house? Let's get into it. So we're gonna start off with the S tier, and I'll throw down the creds before we start off. We've been in business for 38, going on 39 years. We are a plumbing and HVAC shop. We added plumbing about 5 years ago. In Oklahoma, you could install water heaters long before that without a plumbing license, so we installed a bunch of water heaters, but now, over the last 5 years, we've done over 5,000 installs of different water heaters of varying types, different water levels, water hardness, all sorts of stuff. And this is the definitive guide as to what we feel is the best brand to put in your home. So without further ado, the S tier is going to be State/AO Smith. State and AO Smith. And if you've walked through either the big blue box store or the orange big box store, you will have seen one of these two brands. And here is where I want to throw down a little bit of a caveat. We only want the Supply House Edition, also known as their professional grade water heaters. There's a difference here between the box store water heaters that are State or AO Smith and the Supply House water heaters. And the difference is quite literally in not only just what they put into it, but the weight. There is on average an 11-pound difference on a 40-gallon tank on a Supply House edition versus a box store edition. So if you walk up to the orange box store and you buy a State or an AO Smith water heater, it is not going to be the same as what we get from our Supply Houses. And why is that? Because at the big box stores, they're competing with some brands that we'll talk about later in this list. They're trying to be at a specific price point for a specific set of consumers. But at the Supply House, we're able to buy these water heaters for the same price as what you could at a big box store. But now there's an 11-pound difference. And where does that 11-pound difference come in? One, it comes in the steel that they are using in the tank itself. Two, it comes in the lining that they're putting inside of the tank to make sure that it is better insulated. Three, talking about insulation, there's more insulation in the tank itself. And also four, and finally, they're not using plastic fittings or plastic TMP valves or any plastic in the plumbing itself. Therefore, it's all brass and it's not gonna crack, break, or just weather as plastic does. So that is the difference between the Supply House edition and a box store edition of these two tanks. Why is this an S tier brand? So here's the reality, guys. This is as close to a set it and forget it tank as you can get. Whenever we install these tanks, it's common for us to see these last between 12 and 15 years. We tell folks that 10 years is about the time where you should start looking at a tank replacement. AO Smith and State, and why am I saying slash? I also didn't address that. It's the same manufacturer. One goes down this line and gets a green AO Smith tag put on it, and one goes down this line and gets an orange State sticker put on it. It is the exact same tank. And so the reality is it's as close as we can get to a set it and forget it tank. Now, we still want to do flushing. We still want to make sure that we're doing proper maintenance, but we have far less callbacks on gas valves, far fewer instances where the dip tube, the anode rod, has gone awry, and we are able to rely on these things very well. Also, the warranty is great. There's no 1-800 number that we're going to have to call from the installer side of things and try to get warranty support and warranty registration for you as the homeowner. If we say, hey, Mr. Supply House, this State water heater has gone sideways on us and we need a new one. Guess what? If it's under warranty, we're going to get to rip the whole thing or rip the piece out and put a new one in. No questions asked. We're not going to have to deal with the back and forth and the hoopla that comes with a 1-800 number and poor support structures. So that is the S tier for our water heater list. Next, we have a name that I'm sure everyone knows, or at least if you're inside baseball a little bit, you know this one as well, and that is the Bradford White water heater. And why is it in the A tier, not the S tier? Well, it is in the A tier because they have a few issues on some gas valves. They also have some plastic fittings. Other than that, Bradford White is a great tank. It is a Supply House only. They don't sell to the big box stores, which means that us plumbers, we love it, because when we're competing with Home Depot and Lowe's, creates problems because there's a certain price point expectation that comes into play. And if you're getting a professional service done, you shouldn't just be paying what Home Depot or Lowe's are telling you that you should pay. Now, if you're DIYing it, great, have at it, more power to you. And matter of fact, you can get a lot done there. But Bradford White is a US made product. It's manufactured right here in the great United States, which is why it is an A tier product for me. It earns some points because it's manufactured right here. Cue the eagle screeching and the flag waving, because Bradford White is an American product. But where I take a few points away is because of some of the quality of materials that they put into their product. They have a great support structure. There is no 1-800 number. It's the same warranty as a State and an A.O. Smith, but from putting in over 5,000 water heaters that we have just run into a couple more issues with Bradford White due to some of the plastic pieces that are involved in it than on A.O. Smith or State products. So that is the A tier. Not much to say about it other than it's a great product. There's just a couple things that I would wish we could tweak. And if we could tweak those things, use brass fittings, things like that, we'd be right there in the S tier product category. Okay, moving on to the B tier. So the B tier is, I would say the B tier is kind of the last bastion of products that I could recommend with my whole chest. There's just some drawbacks that we've seen that really don't make me comfortable saying, hey, we should 100% go with this. So in the B tier category, we have two brands that I am certain everyone has heard of because they're notorious for all sorts of stuff in your house. The first one is GE, and the second one is American Standard. So we have GE and American Standard here in the B tier. And these two products, they are ubiquitous with home appliances. So whether it's toilets or faucets or shut-off valves or water heaters, GE and American Standard have their hands all over it. Why are they in the B tier, you ask? Well, here is what we've run into. One, the warranty support side of things is not great. It's a 1-800 number that we've got to try to get a hold of. So if something fails on that water heater, we are going to have to be going back and forth through hoops and really having issues with trying to support the warranty that was supplied with that tank. Now, this is a part where, cue the comments of planned obsolescence and all of that. I don't think it's that. I think it's more of GE and American Standard have so many irons in the fire that creating a proper support structure that contractors can rely on to get warranty support and warranty processing isn't really there. It would be super expensive for them to do so. Therefore, they a lot of times outsource it. And whenever it gets outsourced, we are left as a contractor trying to make a bunch of phone calls and get things taken care of. So American Standard, GE. We also have some reports of issues with gas valves, where gas valves fail sooner than they should, as well as anode rods taking a dive well before they should. But they are good enough products that, hey, if we are gonna go install these two things, I have no worries that our team is capable of making them last as long as they should. They also have standard 8-year warranties on them. And so getting things taken care of, we can get them covered on a warranty. But again, like I said, the support structure, we want to move fast for you, and your contractor that you're using should want to move fast for you. So speed of warranty claim and processing should be like priority number one whenever it comes to what brand we're installing, because price point wise, all of these, all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all 5 of these tanks come in almost at the exact same price point for us. The average 40-gallon tank right there within this brand category from S to B is going to be somewhere between $2,300 and $2,800. So we're going to be able to install any one of these at your choosing because you're the driver, but we're going to highly recommend the brands that we like, prefer, and know. But GE, American Standard, good products, lacking on support, and also have some quality issues on their parts and pieces that they use. Now here is the line of demarcation. This is where the list really kind of takes a little bit of a dive. I'm gonna make some enemies in the industry, I'm certain of it, but that's okay because I got broad shoulders and a big stick. So in the C category, I think we really see a dive be taken here. You're gonna know these brands, especially in the C category, and it is Rheem / Ruud. Rheem and Ruud, they make a ton of products. They make a lot of HVAC equipment and they make a lot of water heaters. They're also, like, I believe, one of the forerunners in heat pump water heater technology, and good for them. And here's the problem that I have with them. And really and truly, like I've talked about, it's all about support for me on these. And Rheem and Ruud have arguably one of the dumbest, most asinine things in the industry, which is a prorated warranty. What's a prorated warranty? Well, a prorated warranty means that, like, if this warranty is 6, 8, or 10 years, there's different categories, and really and truly it's the same tank. We're just paying a different price for the different warranties that we're buying, but it's prorated. So if this tank fails in year 7 of an 8-year warranty, you're only gonna get like $75. Like, there's not There's no way around it. Like that is how the warranty works for them. It's prorated out. So like if the tank failed, if we had a bladder pop, if we had a gas valve fail, if the anode rod just got completely sideways and we're not able to flush the tank and we have so much sediment in there that the tank is no longer properly functioning, there's nothing we can really do from a warranty standpoint to say, hey, this thing failed before it should have. They're going to give you your $75 and kick rocks down the road and move on from there, because that's just the way they do it. Now, it's odd to me though, because they don't do this on their HVAC side. So I'm really curious. Rheem, Ruud, answer in the comments. I'm calling you to task here, because the prorated water heater warranty is archaic and it's bad for consumers. Do better. You have too good of a brand on the HVAC side of things to be in the C tier category on the water heater side of things. So the prorated side of the warranty is the reason why I drop these guys down and put them on the line of demarcation for me, where I'm like, hey, I don't even recommend these, because if we have a Rheem or Ruud water heater in place, the first thing that we tell the customer is, hey, just so you know, the warranty sucks and they're a pain to deal with. And we really, really would recommend you going with one of these other brands that are higher up on our list. So now we get to the fun part of the category, because we're going to get a little bit of a repeat here, right? A little bit of repeat. I teased it at the S tier, but in the D tier, that's supposed to be an exclamation mark. The orange/blue box store special. So Whirlpool, A.O. Smith, State. Now you're like, what the heck, Tucker? A.O. Smith and State are in your S tier as well. It is the difference between the Supply House edition and the big box store edition. And Whirlpool is just catching a stray because I don't believe in their tanks at all. And here's what we know. The water heaters that are supplied to the big box stores are set at a very specific price point. They are trying to compete, race to the bottom wise, and obviously everyone's trying to be as competitive as possible. But whenever you actually take an A.O. Smith 40-gallon natural gas water heater from a supply house and then go get an identical one from a box store, there is an 11-pound on average difference, which means one of two things is happening. Either because of the orange and blue box store sticker, somehow that tank got 11 pounds lighter, meaning it's easier for you to install. Or it means that the equipment is worse. They use cheaper materials, and they're really trying to make sure that they can continue to make their margin while still charging as little as possible, / as most as possible, without having to compromise on it actually being called a water heater. Do not install a Whirlpool. Do not buy a water heater from an orange or blue box store, because if you do, the warranty support processing, you're going to have to go through them for all of that. And I don't have to tell you a whole lot. Try calling and getting hold of somebody. Thank you for holding. Well, your call is very important to us. No, it's not. It's not important to you. Get a proper install done by a professional in your area, because that is going to make all the difference when it comes to how long the water heater lasts in your home. And if you're curious as to what it costs to get one installed in your home, scan the QR code here or click the link in the description and you can get an instant estimate to see what it would cost to replace your water heater in your house today. So, as always, guys, give us a like, give us a subscribe. We would love to see you down in the comments. I'm ready to fight, so leave your hottest takes down below. And we'll see you next time. Appreciate it.